It is said that our forefathers renounced their possessions to their children before climbing Shripada in case of a mishap. Today, there are 6 clear starting nodes and ascent paths. The popular and most commercialized ascent path is via Hatton and the town of Nallathanni. This path, due to its popularity, is now completely cemented with steps or pathways. The ascent via Nallathanni is referred to as Rajamavatha, as the kings of the time used this route to ascend the peak. The Nallathanni route is an ascent of only 7 kilometers distance, however, the gradient is a steep one. Just a few kilometers after you commence the climb, you'll find a peace pagoda built by a Japanese Buddha Sangha group. There are around 5,500 steps to reach the summit from Nallathanni town. The fervour of the climber is immeasurable. The young, the old, feeble and even incapacitated all scale the steps and come down with enthusiasm which cannot be quantified. There are groups who energize themselves by singing praises to God's Saman on the way to the top. The popularity of the Nallathanni ascent means the route has become populated with many shops and roadside kiosks. During the season of Shripada, generally between the full moon of December and the Vesak full moon of May, the pilgrims increase and there are many who provide free refreshments. The ascent from Nallathanni is favoured by most because of illumination throughout the 7 kilometres as well as railings to assist the climber, both young and old. There are a few rituals the first-time climbers should go through. The first is a dip or refreshing yourself at the Sita Gangula. The intense cold water is said to refresh you for the rest of the climb. Here, one would wrap a pandura, which is a coin in a clean white cloth, and tie it next to the shrine. This is an offering for protection during your journey. The second is in the Katupahana area. Here, one sticks the needle at the start and unravels a ball of thread along the path. Finally, the most important aspect is keeping a positive mindset to continue the climb, which gets successively harder and tiring. The Mahagiri Damber, a steep ascent close to the top, which tests the climber's mettle, is the final phase. Once you reach the summit, there is a small plateau, also referred to as the Uda Malua, where there is a temple and a shrine. The shrine of the deity Saman is on one side, and the area where the footprint is also available for veneration, though covered for viewing. Pilgrims spend time in this area praying, making offerings, lighting lamps, and planting incense sticks. There is a bell which you can ring to signify your completion of the climb. For the avid trekker and nature lover, there are the other paths, essentially jungle tracks, which are rough and gentle in equal measure. An early morning start means you would be met by the sound of crickets and croaking frogs, which give way to the dawn chorus of bird sounds. The scenery and surroundings of the trails, like the Kuruvita Eratna track, is simply stunning. The continuous climbing which undulates through the countryside is punctuated with rest stops and small shrines. The complete distance from start to summit is 17 kilometers, and one would need an appreciation of the surroundings to enjoy this route. The wildlife, fauna, flora and avifauna abounds throughout the trail. Towards the end, this trail merges with others from Ratnapura, Murray Estate and Maliboda. However, you never cross the Nallathanni ascent. The hallowed mountain of Sripada rises from the land and towers 2,200 meters over the landscape. For Muslims and Christians, the footprint is Adam's. For Hindus, it is the god Shiva, and for Buddhists, the footprint of the Buddha. The weather and climate of the area often shrouds the peak with mist and rain, as if to test the faith of the most determined. However, for the millions of pilgrims of different faiths undertaking the arduous ascent from multiple points, and the belief of accomplishing a seemingly meritorious act makes people of all ages and walks of life complete the task. With this added sense of accomplishment behind them, many are motivated to return to visit the resplendent footprint multiple times.